I gave up my front row concert tickets to a crying teenager. Today she showed up at my hospital bed as my transplant surgeon. 7 years ago I surrendered my hard-won front row Taylor Swift tickets to a sobbing 17-year-old in the arena parking lot. This morning that same girl walked into my hospital room holding my chart, introduced herself as Dr. Rice, and said she'd be performing my life-saving kidney transplant. I'll never forget that rainy night in 2018. I was 28, recently divorced, and had spent 3 months' rent on those tickets to cheer myself up. As I walked through the parking lot, I spotted her minus a teenage girl in a homemade Taylor Swift shirt, Morior streaking down her face as she argued with the ticket scanner. "I am sorry, but this ticket has already been scanned," the employee kept repeating. "Someone else is already inside with your seat." The girl was desperately showing emails on her phone. "I bought these from a verified reseller. Please, I saved for 8 months. This can't be happening. I should have kept walking. I had my own problems, minus an underwater mortgage, crushing student debt from a degree I wasn't using, and that morning I'd found out my position was being restricted. But something made me stop. What happened?" I asked her. Between sobs, she explained she'd bought tickets from what she thought was a legitimate reseller. She'd worked weekend shifts at a diner for months to afford them. Taylor had gotten her through her mom's cancer treatments, and this concert was a celebration of her mom's remission. I looked down at my front row ticket, then back at her tear-streaked face. "Here," I said, handing her my ticket. "Take mine." She stared at me in disbelief. "I can't. These are front row. They must have cost." "They did." I cut her off with a smile, "but I think you need this more than I do right now." She hugged me so hard I nearly fell over, then insisted on taking a selfie with me. "I'll pay you back someday, I promise." I laughed and told her to enjoy the show. I drove home, made a cup of tea, and didn't think much about it after that. Life got harder. My chronic kidney disease diagnosis at 30, dialysis at 32, and finally at 35, the news that I needed a transplant. This morning I was prepped for surgery when the door opened, and a young doctor walked in. Something about her seemed familiar. "Mr. Grayson, I am Dr. Isabella Rise. I'll be assisting on your transplant today." She looked at me curiously. "Have we met before? Something about you seems familiar." I didn't recognize her at first, minus the crying teenager was now a poised young surgeon in scrubs and a white coat. But when she mentioned her name, the memory clicked. Taylor Swift concert, 2018, parking lot ticket exchange? Her eyes widened. She pulled out her phone, scrolled frantically, then turned the screen toward me. There we reminds me, looking tired in my rain jacket, her with Masieri-stained cheeks and a beaming smile, holding my front row ticket. "That was you," she gasped. "I've kept this photo all these years. That night changed everything for me." She explained how that concert had solidified her decision to become a doctor, how watching her mother fight cancer had sparked her interest in medicine, but the kindness of a stranger had shown her the type of person she wanted to be in the world. "I specialized in transplant surgery because it's about giving second chances," she said, her voice catching. "I never thought I'd get to be part of giving one to the person who gave me mine." As they wheeled me toward the operating room, Dr. Rise walked alongside me. "I told you I'd pay you back someday," she said with a smile that reminded me of that teenage girl in the parking lot. When I woke up hours later with a new kidney and a chance at a normal life again, I found a handwritten note by my bed. "Some people give you tickets to a show, others give you the courage to become who you are meant to be. I am forever grateful for both. Dr. Rise, sometimes the smallest kindnesses come back to you in ways you could never imagine, and sometimes they come back just when you need them most."